Well, hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pandu, welcome back to another video. And Chantal uploaded another video. We're getting a first weigh-in after Canada, which, okay, great, love that for us. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I guess we'll see. But with that being said, I guess let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hello guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I show you my weigh-in, kind of how I've been eating since being back, and talking about my struggles with food while in Canada, kind of versus while being here, to give you a bit of insight on what I struggle with on a daily basis as a binge eater and food addict. So if those subjects are triggering for you, you might not want to watch this.
But people are going to be having an opinion about it, whether you disclaim that or not, unfortunately. And also, this seems like a thing that you would talk to your doctor slash therapist slash whoever else about this. It's kind of weird to do it on a YouTube video, but nothing changed.
Protect your mental health. So yeah, I apologize, but I'll see you in the next one. So there's many of you who actually have asked me to be very, open and forthcoming about my struggles, because it helps them, because a lot of people deal with these things. There's a lot of people with BED, binge eating disorder, or just people who have issues overeating, and there's people who have issues just with food addiction and so on and so forth. Okay, so if you're new here, I have a few new audience members, as you can see.
Which is kind of weird that they magically stopped here recently also. And also, I love how she's talking like she's actually lost like a significant amount of weight. And she's just like, oh my gosh, guys, I know that there's a lot of people that struggle with, which I'm sure there is, not making fun of that, but like, just the fact how she's acting in this one. She's just like, guys, I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle with this, and that's okay, because I have it. And it's just like, ma'am, you might want to, I don't know, like lose the weight before you start preaching to the people. I don't know. Anyways.
I'm a larger woman. I've been bigger, overweight since I'm a child. Started around maybe 9 or 10. I started gaining some weight and becoming more and more obsessed with food. And I still struggle with that today. And I think that I will probably always struggle with that. I just have to learn to manage the symptoms as it goes. So there's just a lot of things going on. There's hormonal issues when you are used to overeating. There's also maybe
not the hormonal issues from having a hysterectomy and not going to a doctor and taking the medication for it, though.
Traumatic events. There's also, binge eating disorder, which is actually a disease where you have trouble fighting the impulses to just eat and eat and eat. So there's various different things. People have these conditions for different reasons. So I won't get into that today. I've talked a lot about that, and I'm still kind of figuring that out, actually. So yeah, basically I just have to kind of figure that out and continue to work on that. So, but I will show you my weigh-in now. I weighed in today. It was April 27th, so Saturday.
Just look at all the eye fluttering and looking around also. That's something that I would like to point out.
And I wasn't dressed, so I like to weigh myself like with no clothing, just to get more accurate. Like this jilbab, for example, is very heavy. The abayas are heavy. So actually, I think first I'm going to show you my weigh-in from when I was at the doctor's office. I saw a diabetes doctor. I forget the name right now, what kind of doctor they are. But I am going to show you that weigh-in. I think I was 166 kg. So I will show you that now. Alright, and now I will show you what I weighed in today.
Alright, you guys, today is April 27th, 2024.
Okay, so let me do math and stuff. Okay, so that is 347 pounds, which, I mean, I guess technically if she's telling the truth, she lost weight, which, yay, but like you gotta do a little bit more than that, girly.
So I am down some kgs, which I am very happy about. I'm not gonna lie. Anything is good for me. I'm happy with any loss. So I hope I can maintain it and keep going down, especially for health reasons. So yeah, I, since being back, have been trying to keep my binge eating in check and limiting junk food. So I'm not saying completely eliminating junk because I find that to be too drastic and then that can trigger binges. So, but I've been trying to just go back to, I don't know if it's instinctive eating because my instincts are kind of all whacked out. Like they're all,
Oh Lord, here we go. But thinking the intuitive eating. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this. I'm gonna be going walking. But like the second that it gets too hard. Oh no, my back hurts. It's the same repeated song and dance that we've been going through for years now on her channel. It's not going to be changing, unfortunately. Do I wish that would? Yeah, but like I'm also being realistic and saying that it's not going to change.
they need to be reset. Bless you. A cat sneeze. Is there anything cuter than a cat sneeze? No. So anyways, until my hormones reset and everything like that, I've just been trying to pay.
Her hormones. Is that a thing? And I honestly don't know medical stuff and talking things, but it's like, is that a thing, like the hormones resetting? I don't know if that's a thing.
Attention to hunger. So for example, in this shot, I've been eating, I eat this twice already since being here. It's one of my favorite meals. It's like a fried whole fish, tilapia fish. I think it's tilapia with some rice, some fried eggplant, some bread. I've been eating all
Which, the thing that the doctors said for you to avoid is rice. But again, I'm not a medical professional, but like, if he told you to only do like a very small scoop of rice per day and you're eating that, I have a lot of questions I will never get the answer for, unfortunately.
of it. I didn't eat all of the rice, so that's the thing. I eat maybe less than half of that. So, and I eat one bread. I eat the fish. I do share, with my cat and hamster, but I do eat all the fish, and the eggplant, and I have one round of bread, and I have maybe less than half of the rice. So that's what I've been eating, and that's like a decent meal. I feel very good after that. I don't feel too full, too bloated, and I don't feel hungry after. So that's kind of how I've been eating. I've just kind of been not stressing too much about, I don't count calories. I don't do
Girl, if I were you, I would be stressing about a lot of things. Like, don't know if me, like, not caring and not stressing about things is the right move here, because, girlie, there's a lot of scary stuff going on that you're denying, because, like, the clubbing of nails, number one, like, that's not cute, that's not funny, that's actually really, really serious. That's a really serious side effect that you're starting to show, and, of course, ignoring that ever happened, trying to deny, like, girlie. Like, doctor, please quit trying to do this, like, whole weight loss on YouTube, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be doing the thing. Like, just go get help. Go get help.
any of that yet. I think that is just, it really just makes things more overwhelming for me at the time, especially just starting out. So I'm just starting small with a small victory so that I can build that momentum. I can be proud of something and feel accomplished about something, but something that's realistic and not too drastic. And in the past, I've done all these dumb diets, these restrictive diets, fruit only diet. I do think that, for a person without diabetes, that could be beneficial for short term, but I don't believe that long term eating only fruit would be healthy. To each their own beliefs. This is just mine, but I used to think that. I used to do like all kinds of diets. You guys have seen the cycles, right? So the infamous diet.
And we're seeing another one. It's just like she's in her weight loss gains. Oh my gosh. Like, do I wish her that she would actually do it? Yeah, but I'm also being realistic.
Diet cycles, and it's hard. It's really hard, and it's probably the hardest thing I'll ever have to do, and is to overcome these things. So in Canada, I was at my highest weight at one point. A few years back, I was like 402. And I remember being weighed at the hospital when I went in. I can't remember what I went to the hospital for at that time, but I was very unhealthy. So I was there, not too often, but often enough, too much. So they weighed me and I was like 402, and I remember like, oh my gosh, I'm 400 pounds, So I haven't been since then that weight, especially not in Kuwait. I don't remember what my highest was here, but I remember the doctor, I was 166, like I showed you, 166 kg, and I'll put whatever pounds that is here. So yeah, in Canada,
A lot of eye fluttering, that's all I'm gonna be saying.
in my most recent trip, I had the car, and I would go back to my old habits, sometimes eating fast food twice a day, and just, going for a fast food meal, eating dinner with my family, and then maybe going out for another drive later, just driving around, enjoying the sights, eating whatever I wanted, you know, Wendy's, Harvey's, you know, stuff like that. So I would eat a normal meal at home, you know, and then just go out and eat whatever I want and just not tell anybody about it. Just be like, oh, I'm just going to do videos, whatever, which is true. You know, I would film things and go for small walks and stuff like that. Just mostly for mental health because the amount of calories I would eat, the small walk I did wasn't doing anything for it. But yeah, I would, you know, I just had a hard time avoiding all of those comfort spots where I would love to get fast food and, you know, just binge out in my car. So when I was in Canada and I had my last hurrah, you know, my last fast food funeral, so I told myself, I want to make a resolution. I want to make a commitment to a new beginning when I come back. And I don't want to go back into old habits. I don't want to give in, you know, to binge urges. I want to learn to ride the waves and control them the best I can.
The only thing I'm hearing is weight loss, goals, like, girl, less talking, more doing. Like, it's just a bunch of word salad at this point. I'm like, I'm trying to follow along, but it's just that's all I'm hearing so far.
And just try to overcome it, and just also cook more and meal plan more, and just basically get on top of my health overall. Attempt again and again and again, you know.
And the morbid thing is, you don't have, you know, again and again and again to do this. It's either like a now or never thing, girly.
Hopefully I'm able to do this consistently. But I feel like I do have a bit of a change because I realize my age, you know, I'm 40 now, and I also realize that I have a lot more health issues than before, and they're serious. And I want to live. I want to live a long time. I want to have a six-pack, and I'm serious about that goal, by the way. I want to live a long life. I feel like if I get healthy, I feel like my new life could just be beginning. And that really depends on how much work I can put into it. So I'm craving the hard work of it. I'm craving to keep up my home and be proud of my home and what I cook, my kitchen, keeping up in my kitchen where I nourish my family here and myself and take care of myself. Like, this is, I want this to be the beginning, the big 4-0. I want this to be the beginning of a new life for me. You know, I could do so much in life if I just overcome this. And you know, time is going to pass anyway. I keep telling myself these things over and over. I have a lot of new tools that I'm using journaling, you know, a lot of more organization tools. When I had therapy in Canada, they gave me a lot of resources to follow up with here. So there's a lot of things I'm going to be utilizing, and also I'm going to try to just be utilizing a lot of myself and my, you know, my ability within myself to try to overcome this. And if I can do this, I know I can do anything in life. So that I put my mind to. And I think everyone's like that. Everyone has the potential to change their life and you know, be who they want to be and healthy and everything like that. I basically heard someone say, somebody very overweight say, who lost a lot of weight, say, you don't realize how bad you feel until you start feeling good. And I want that. I want to get there. So anyways, I have a good chunk of weight loss. So I'm on my way, and I'm feeling very optimistic and very happy. And I don't think there's anything in the world that can change that, because I'm
Okay, great. Because I also sped her up because it's just like the same old thing being said over and over again. And I would like to get this video done by today. So sorry if it's a little bit too fast, but like also, you're welcome.
I feel on top of the world right now. I don't know. I just feel so happy, like being back here in my element, in my home. I just love it. I don't know. I'm just very, very happy right now. And I'm so happy that you guys are following my journey. I know it's another restart. I've said a lot of this before, but I don't know what to tell you. That's how, you know, I will share my ups and downs, and there's a lot of downs in battling something like this. That's for sure. So if you're out there dealing with what things I'm dealing with, know you're not alone. And I hope my videos do help you in some way, because it does help me to talk about it to you guys, knowing that I could potentially be helping somebody. That's one thing that since...
Yeah, girl, you're helping people, but like, you know, unfortunately not in the way that you would probably be hoping for. Like, no one's coming to your channel to be getting advice. That's all I gotta say.
Reverting to Islam, that's been growing more and more inside of me, is this want to help people in life. And first I need to help myself and become healthy, like to really, you know, make a difference. I need to take care of my number one here so that I'm fit and healthy to be able to help other people as well. But if my talks and my sharing my experiences help you, then that makes it worth it for me. It makes all the scrutiny I get, all the criticism I get worth it. And I'm just totally okay with that, you know. So that's the plan. I plan on sharing
until you're not.
You know, my journey with you guys. And you will see me cooking. You will see me eating things like spaghetti and stuff like that, but I'm going to moderate it. I'm not going to eat a whole pot pie. I don't think I'm going to make pot pie for a while because it's a bit of a red light for me, you know, but I'm going to try to make complete meals that are satisfying, and we'll keep the binges away. That's the first step for me, is keeping the binges away. And, you know, yeah, I think that's a good start, because that's where I eat the majority of the calories, is just consuming and consuming thousands of calories in a short amount of time. And that leads to water retention, weight gain, fat gain, everything. So yeah, it's not very healthy at all. I think we all know that. I don't love it. I don't like at all having this problem. So yes, I want to take more responsibility. I think that's my key word for this year so far, is responsibility. I want to take responsibility for fixing things I've damaged in the past, you know, financially, or stuff like that, health-wise, but stuff like that.
I wonder why financially is on the list too, which I mean, it should be obviously, but I feel like we all know why. Wink, wink.
Oh, responsibility. Yes, I'm an adult. I'm 40. It's time. All right, guys. I will see you guys in the next.
Okay, good lord. Okay, so great. Love that for us. We're done. Woo. So, all right. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.